It's time for our Wednesday tradition called Ask the Lawyer with Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Answering questions largely submitted by you. It seems like I always have somebody who wants to submit a question reach out to me, so I'll tell everybody how to get their question in just a moment. But first, I'd like to introduce you to Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How you doing this beautiful morning?
Excellent. Boy, is the weather cooperating for those who love springtime in Southwest Florida.
Couldn't be nicer.
And I know it's not springtime yet, but boy, the weather's sure feeling like it. We've got a question today that's disturbing on a couple of different levels, Bruce, but we also know we're coming to the right person to get some answers. Let me just dive right into the email if you're ready.
I'm ready, Todd.
Okay, here's what it says. My daughter and her family were driving to spend a few days at the attractions in Orlando when she was involved in multiple cars and tractor-trailer accident on I-4. Oh, I hate I-4 for this reason. It feels so dangerous, and here it is. Her car flipped over and landed in the median. My daughter and her 5-year-old daughter were both taken by ambulance to the hospital with serious injuries. The reports on the news indicated that several witnesses thought one tractor-trailer driver was speeding and switching lanes, causing a multi-car accident. We don't know who struck my daughter's car. She has full insurance, and her husband thinks they should leave things to the insurance company. This situation will be complicated, and the insurance company may try to minimize my daughter's claim. Could you ask the lawyer to explain why my daughter shouldn't wait to contact a lawyer? I think you've got a bit of a sales pitch to make here to convince the daughter she needs to act quickly. What do you think, Bruce?
Well, I think this is a very important case where you need to immediately contact an experienced personal injury lawyer.
Right.
Because, as you know, the insurance company isn't going to do right by them. Mm-hmm. And the first thing they need to do is get an investigator up there to see if there's any witnesses, get witness statements, see if there's any video cameras, try to see if there's any videos of the accident. You want to send a spoliation notice to all the vehicles involved, check their black boxes to see what their speeds were. Mm-hmm. So there's just a number of things that you have to do to immediately investigate it and put all the parties on notice, not to change the status of the vehicles so that you could perform an inspection.
Okay. You know, it says here that her husband thinks they should leave things to the insurance company. And what immediately came to my mind, and this is something we've talked about a lot, is this is a multi-car accident. I don't know how many cars. Doesn't matter, though. The likelihood is all of those drivers will have a lawyer representing them. The semi-truck driver that may have been the cause will have probably a company attorney, if he works for some big company, representing them. And the insurance companies will have attorneys representing them. Why would you be the only one to go it alone?
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, Todd. And again, there's so many things that need to happen to protect those people's rights and be able to make a claim and collect for the substantial injuries that they suffered.
Right, especially with a 5-year-old involved in the crash, and we certainly hope she's doing better. But you mentioned things like spoliation notice and getting an investigator involved. Those are the kinds of things that need to be done quickly. So when she says, can you explain why my daughter shouldn't wait? Those are the kinds of answers, right?
Absolutely. The earlier you get an investigator out there, the fresher the scene is, the fresher the evidence. People's minds are better as far as if they know any witnesses, if there's any videos.
Right.
So there's a lot of important things to do.
Not to mention, and it's just a thing that happens. You 6 months later down the road go to find a piece of evidence. It's funny how evidence disappears, you know?
Absolutely.
All right. So hopefully that helps clarify the situation, and husband and wife can get an attorney going quickly, help out with their little girl's medical expenses, and there's probably a lot of pain and suffering that could be recovered here as well.
Yeah, that's very, very important.
All right, Bruce, well, thank you again for your time. And like I said at the beginning, I knew we came to the right person for some answers. We appreciate it as always.
Okay, thanks, Todd. looking forward to speaking to you next Wednesday.
Us too. In the meantime, say hi to everybody for us, and you take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, with, I always feel relief. We get done with one of these questions, I always feel relief. I feel relieved that there are some answers to this all-important question. Now, if you'd like to submit a question for future consideration, you can certainly do so. You can go to our website and put Bruce in the keyword search box. That'll take you to exactly where you need to go. If you're in a situation like this email writer or the family, what you want to do is immediately call the Port Charlotte office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner. Don't wait. Don't go to the radio station website. Call directly to the Port Charlotte office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner. 941-743-7777. 941-743-7777. And please, tell them that Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.